What's up, you guys? Such Boss here, and let's talk toys. Yes, let's talk toys. I'm gonna start this as a new series on the channel. Right now, we're gonna tear down this whole entire collection of my figures of the winter month, and bring on the spring of 2023. So a lot of these figures are some of my absolute favorite figures in the collection, but I think it's time right now to tear this down and start up with our spring collection of Hasbro figures, because we have a ton of them here on display already. We're gonna make a new display. I'm gonna utilize new spaces for two figures that are gonna be surprises on the channel later on. But all I can tell you, one's from Almanac and another one goes with the Empire. So I gotta say, this is gonna be a great video. So sit back, grab a snack, and I'll highlight it as we go and discuss Let's Talk Toys. So bear with me, enjoy it. This is my first time ever doing a toy talk while we take on a collection. So if you see any figures here you want me to illustrate more on my posing or articulation, just let me know. Let me know. It's our chill time to talk about our favorite line of figures and favorite collections in general. So welcome to the very first episode of Let's Talk Toys. Okay guys, as a collector, it's pretty annoying when you have to take down your precious display. Like, taking down a figure like Cad Bane, for example, is something that's kind of painstaking to do, because you want to have them on your mainline display somewhere, but you don't know where to put them, and you want to make sure the joints are working properly. But I think my Cad Bane figure looks pretty nice. I still want to have blaster in hand in case I want to display him again. He looks really nice, so he's going to be definitely a maybe on the maybe pile on figures. We also have Thrawn I'm taking down. Another amazing Hasbro figure. Endless possibilities with him. Cad Bane, just frail joints. I know it might be a problem in many collections, but I guess except for the new one, I am really looking forward to the new Cad Bane. More than anything, I've been really wanting that new Black Series Cad Bane. When that will come out, I don't know. Bear with me, his blasters are flying out endlessly. I don't know if I'm gonna put him in my Nando display this month, because I know he got shot off in Book of Boba Fett, so he might be in the maybe pile. I always like having Cad Bane on the shelf, regardless what season it is. And hopefully he comes back in Bad Batch. He might be a nice fan service character for lousy episodes we've been receiving as fans, but maybe for Cad Bane. See, I have an endless display. Dengar, another good one. Maybe pile. Tons of maybe pile figures. Emperor, another maybe pile. It's a madness. So I have not gotten into the channel that I got back into Lego lately. Since we're talking about all kinds of toys and things, I got back into Lego. Yeah, it's like a vacuum cleaner where a vacuum just sucks you right back into the collection, and you just, boom, you just literally got a vacuum sucked up on you, and you got that. I just think it's just very fascinating on why that happened. So it is really interesting. Another fun fact is this lightsaber can come off. I broke the Kenobi one, so just be very careful when illustrating the Vader one. Another hidden feature on the Black Series line, if you don't know that. Yeah, it just pops out easily. Yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done, but I just love chatting about action figures. Like, I have tons of favorite things about action figures. My favorite thing ever about a figure in general, I love when they have double joint knees. That really helps with posing and photography. Son of a gun, Vader. This is my favorite action figure I own, too. I don't want anything to happen to my Lord Vader. Really pristine. Really, really pristine figure. Yeah, very pristine. I'll get this off. The thing I love about the Darth Vader figure, guys, it's just very accurate to the movie. If you've seen the costuming on Star Wars, it's something I'm just very fond of. As a massive Star Wars fan. And this guy would never really take off the display because he's just amazing. And I love this figure so much because this feels like a high quality figure from overseas, but it's not. It's just a Hasbro figure, one of the best Hasbro figures they ever released. This feels very accurate in hand. I can't wait for the damage helmet though. Hopefully that comes out soon. Another figure right here is Boba Fett. I need to put him back on his normal spot. So I can show you where I put him. Yeah, so right here is where I normally put Boba. I usually just put him up right here. I just always put him back in this little corner. I always have him standing like this, just how I just always display him. I don't really put him back in the bin. It's mostly just a standing figure because I can just move out his arm as needed. But he's cool. I feel like this is a way for me to express a little bit about me as a collector and what I enjoy collecting. That's probably why I did this series, just me rambling about action figures. This is gonna get binned up though. The Stormtrooper, easily a binned up figure. I don't need him on the shelf this month, sadly. Chewie, boy, I love this Wookiee. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Oh, his blaster broke already. He might be a permanent one on the collection, just because he's a fan favorite character. Easily one of my favorites. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with his blaster. Like, it just comes off and on. I don't know if I just super glue it, but it's just a really nice figure. And I don't want to mess around too much about it. So, I don't know. It might be like this for a while. He had the bowcaster on, I shouldn't mess with it, but Chewbacca has been a character I loved ever since I was little, and I'm just glad I have him. Well, he might be binned this month. He might be binned. Same with Leia as well. I love her. I got her recently. So I just have a massive quantity of Star Wars figures right now. It is looking like madness. It's insane. I'm on quantity of figures I actually own. I have about 30 Black Series figures on the floor. I'm kind of sad about it. Okay, this is the one time I will say this on the channel for Talk Toys Part 1 of the series. This Lando Calrissian, he's amazing. He's amazing. Like, this is a high quality action figure. Soft goods, likeness, very on par. I'm the one who's a fan of this. If you're a fan of Return of the Jedi, if you're scared to buy him, pick him up before he's gone. I know, this is a great figure. Just pick him up, you'll enjoy him. You can put him on your display with Han and Chewie and other Return of the Jedi characters. Get this Lando. Just get the Lando. It just saves you so much time. Just get the Lando. I know this is mostly on Black Series figures tonight. I'm just taking off figures that I might put on display and might not put on display. Everything I have here, like this Tika, binned. Just binning a ton of figures as we're speaking right now on Talk Toys. Right now, I can put Rex right now here. Right now, guys, I'm gonna take down everything I have, and then I'll show you what I took down. The figure is on display, and it's Spider-Man. So far, I have him in this beautiful wall crawling kind of pose, but I will show you what it will look like when it's done. But absolutely, guys, this is one of Hasbro's best. You can clearly tell from the get-go. This is like one of the coolest action figures that I happen to own in the collection. It's just amazing. Every time I put him on there, he's just amazing. I absolutely Hasbro just kills it every single time. So when I come to posing my action figures, it just comes with my imagination. You always just want to drive a story that is easy to follow, easy to tell. So this pose, I kind of have it as Spider-Man jumping into spring with Frogman. So like Frogman's also on display. So for the first time ever this month, Frogman's here. Just about to get annihilated by Thanos, and then we have Spider-Man, amazing wall crawling figure. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool to have the iconic character demonstrate great value to your character. So once I have a really nice pose demonstrated, I think it just looks amazing. So every story has something to tell. With all my ideas, guys, it just comes out of my fun imagination. If you have a character you just want to add to your collection, you just want to add it. You just want to add it, create art, and each art has a nice display. Like, Frogman right here about to get killed by Thanos, and you have like Iron Man just tagging along from the corner. It's just a story. It's just a amazing story that I can tell time again. Because it's superheroes after all. You just want to have a nice display with your superheroes. You just want to have a nice display. Like, once you have a display, you just have endless fun. You just have endless fun as a collector, and you just move and move and move. Like I'll show you what I'm doing right now. So here's something I just really enjoy as a collector, just watching a story grow, like I said. You couldn't see me do it, but this is a story. This is the story I created. This is a really fun one. This is Frogman battling Thanos and Spider-Man. It's just really amazing to see a figure with that creative articulation. You just create something so magical and very well illustrated. So it's all about story. It's all about art. That's where I'll leave you guys today in part 1 of Let's Talk Toys. So everyone have a good night, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And let me know what you guys think about the first episode of Let's Talk Toys. Part 2 will be more demonstrating on posability and why figures matter. So thank you, and I'll see you guys later for more.